looking for an old woman. She lives somewhere in the mountains hereabouts. Some folks would say as how she's got powers.
I never heard no such woman.
The script came into my house, and it said Pumpkinhead on it, and I thought, what is this, Ichabod Crane? You know, I mean, a guy with a pumpkin on his head. And I thought, oh man, it took me a couple of hours before I would open it. But my agent had said, you got to read this. And so I read it. And there was one scene in it, I mean, I liked it, but there was one scene in it about, you know, like a halfway through or a third of the way through it, where my son is already dead, and he's on the seat in the truck beside me, and he sits up and he says, what are you doing, Dad? Why are you doing this? And it really scared the hell out of me. I mean, while I was reading it alone at night, you know, the hair on my neck stood up, and I thought, that scene, only that scene was what made me want to do the movie. And then as we got into it, Stan brought these really wonderful ideas. I'd already done Near Dark, and I had bought a shotgun down in a little town called Coolidge, Arizona. And it was this long pump shotgun from World War I. And I said, Stan, I want to use that shotgun in the movie. And I started gathering. I go through a period where I gather everything from what I'm wearing to you know, what I'm using in the movie. And I even got, the hat I wanted was a baseball cap from Chinois or something down in Santa Monica, but I got rid of the name, but it had the right color. Like I got a whole bunch of silver dollars and stuff that I bought. I looked around in pawn shops, and I bought a lot of silver dollars. And I figured that he had a small nest egg, enough to carry in both hands. And when I was buying the witch, I gave her everything I had. And those silver dollars fell through the cracks on the set and landed in the mud down below the building, you know, of the witch's house. And I never went to find them. They're still there in case anybody wants them.